Hello and welcome, guys, to the second episode. I hope you enjoyed the first episode. And today we are bringing three different guests, our special guests, from three different nationalities, three different continents, and three different backgrounds. So let me introduce my guests, Injin, Louis, and Owen. So, Injin, can you begin?
Hello everyone, my name is Injin Mui, and you can call me Jinjin. I'm from Myanmar and I was in the middle part of Myanmar and it's named Mandalay. And also I was studying international relations in my background study, and then now I'm studying in AIT for the sustainable climate change and sustainable development, and I'm from the School of Environmental Resource and Management.
Thank you. Louis, can you introduce yourself?
So my name is Luis. I come from Colombia. I have my bachelor in environmental engineer. So I don't know what else can I say. Did I say already? Sorry, I'm very nervous about it. If I already say it, sorry. I'm from Colombia. I've been here in Thailand for the last, I don't know, maybe like 3 years, and then studying here at the AIT for the last year and a half. And yeah, it's been like very nice time here.
Thanks, Louis.
By the way, I'm doing my master in remote sensing and GIS.
Okay. And Erwan, would you like to?
Okay. My name is Erwan. I'm from France. Actually, I'm in dual degree in AIT. So I'm here for a full year. Maybe I will see you on the campus one day. You know?
Definitely. Can you tell a little bit about your background?
Yeah, sure. I got a bachelor in business administration, and then I moved to a business school in France named Lyon. Okay. And I'm here for my final year of study.
Okay. Thank you for introducing. So, as you all heard it, we have pretty diverse group of people here, so we might be hearing different opinions. So, let us all begin with a little bit about socioculture. Okay?
Yeah, sure.
So, can you tell a little bit about your country, the culture that is there? And we all know Myanmar shares border with Thailand. So can you also talk about the similarities and the dissimilarities that you see in the culture?
I think for Myanmar and Thai, you can clearly see that we share the similarity, and the features are also like some of the features like Thais and Myanmar we share really similar. I think like for the one significant things that really similar is we both countries are like Theravada Buddhism. That means like we worship we are like the Buddhists, and then like our core value lies in the Theravada Buddhism. And also like I think so due to that, like the significant days and the main holidays are like the same with Myanmar and Thai. And also like in regarding to the cuisines, we really like to eat really like spicy food, and that's really like similar to Myanmar. And also like some things like noodles and like for instance we have the coconut noodles, which is similar to the khao swai in Thai. Okay. So I think it's really similar. And one thing is like in here we have the festival, it's called Songkran, right? We also have the water festival in Myanmar, and it's like similar the date. So I think we share a lot of similarity. And also like due to the location, I'm from Mandalay. Basically I'm living in Myanmar, which is like 42 miles away from Mandalay. But in Myanmar the weather is cold, and in Mandalay it's kind of hot because that we are in the middle of the Myanmar, right? But Mandalay it is like the last kingdom for Myanmar, so we have the moat and we have the palace and everything. And Mandalay for my native town is like a really cool place because it was a hill town. But like the really similar is really like how to say, even though it's like really different, but like the combination of Mandalay and the combination of my native town, Myanmar, is the same as the Chiang Mai. So you can see in Chiang Mai we have the mold, and also the weather is like my hometown. So I think like even though like two different country, two different city is like similar to like one significant in here. So I think we share really different in like the similarity. But for the dissimilarity, I think maybe the dialect. we cannot understand because we are two different like country, right? And I think like for now I can only think about that. So later if I got any information I would like to share. So that's all from mine.
Thank you so much, Injin. You shared a lot about cuisine, you shared a lot about similarities in religious matters and also how it is dissimilar in terms of language. I also know about the Lantern Festival, so I think it's similar to your culture as well?
Yeah. We have, like, in my native town, it's really famous for the Lantern Festival.
Okay.
Like for the, we call it the Giao Nai. The Giao Nai is mean like, when the boulder come from the heaven, so we just like warmly welcome him with the light. So like it's like the lighting festival for us.
Okay.
I think like I'm not like quite sure about the Thai culture, but for Myanmar it was like that. So I might be the similar one. So like we just like celebrate that festival around November. So it's like the same, right? So in here it's like 4 to 6 because I was in Chiang Mai and enjoyed the festival. Like, and then in Myanmar it was like it was the same similar time. So totally similar. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that. So Lewis, now would you like to talk about your side of the world?
Oh, well, while she was speaking, I was also like trying to think about like similarities about and things that are not that similar. So, where should I start? So let's start for maybe the easiest one. The easiest one is maybe food.
Okay.
So, food.
Maybe
I would say like.
Maybe you can tell where you are from.
Right? I really say it at the beginning. No, I'm from Colombia again, but I was born in a city that is next to the sea.
Okay.
The name is Cartagena.
Okay.
So we have like a lot of seafood there, and maybe similar than here because also in Thailand you have like a lot of seafood. The weather from there is actually also similar than here. It's like hot, a lot of humidity. And yeah, it can only be like hot or hotter. So
Oh.
yeah.
See, in Thailand it's already hot, so if it's hotter, then oh god.
Yeah. So in terms of weather, at least for my city, there isn't like much change at all. But yeah, coming back again to the food, I would say like, yeah, that's a big difference because here they eat like very spicy. And for us, or at least for me, that was very hard in the beginning. I had like a very hard time. Sometimes I still have hard time with that. So even though I said like Pet Ninoy or My Prit, oh my god.
It's hard sometimes, right? Like being a foreigner in Thailand, sometimes it's hard to converse because we can't get through our thoughts to them. But I think Thailand is learning a lot.
Yeah, so and at some point you just like, okay, I got spicy food.
Yeah, it's okay. Let's go.
There I go. And then so in terms of food, there are many things that are different. Even though like we have seafood, but the seafood that you find here, it's also like different. The way that they present it to you, so that way it's also different. Culture. That also is something else like very different because normally we are like, I would say like Catholic.
Okay.
And then here you have like Buddhism, right?
Yeah.
So it's two total different things. So yeah, I don't know much about religion, to be honest. I know I'm Catholic, but I don't practice it that much. Sorry about that. Sorry, Mom. Sorry that.
Okay, hope they don't hear it yet.
But no, I also I like it here because you can feel like people here is very chill. It's actually very chill. It's very open,
right?
And I like you have many different cultures. And people is very okay with that. So yeah, I don't know what I'm missing.
Thank you for sharing a lot about it. As far as I know, Cartagena is nearby the sea, and it has some associated story with pirates and wars. Can you share a little bit about that?
Yeah, it is because like back in the days, before like Colombia being Colombia, people from Europe, especially like Spain, they arrive to the country and they make like they start having like the colonies, right? So let's say like Cartagena was one of the big cities in Colombia, again before being Colombia. So they have like they have to protect themselves from pirates and from some other things. So they build some walls.
Okay.
Like imagine like big rocks across like the midtown city, and it was like next to the sea, and they used it like to protect against like invasions and to fight basically. Nowadays it's just there like for tourists, but it's actually very beautiful. Like if any of you ever has the chance to go there and see it, have a beer, it's very nice. I like the sunset there.
Definitely. A glass of beer in such places would be good.
Yeah, it's very nice.
So thank you for sharing a little bit history and also the culture side.
Sure.
Now, Owen, the same question for you. So would you like to share?
I will begin with the main difference between Thailand and France. I think it's the weather.
Okay.
It was really hard at the beginning, honestly. I mean, when I landed off the plane, it was like 30 degrees. It's okay. But 2 a.m., it was still 30 degrees, and I was okay, maybe it's not okay. So the weather is a real problem, I think, for all, and not only French, I think for all the Europeans who go to Thailand actually. But after a week or two, it's pretty okay, and thanks God we have the AC. And I think another difference will be on the food, a lot of spicy food, like.
Of course, same.
Louis,
the same problem, right?
But I mean, in French food, we does not use so much spice, not that type of spice, so it's really hard to eat sometimes, but adaptation is adaptation, so that's pretty okay. And on the culture basis, it's really different from France on a lot of aspects. I mean, Bangkok doesn't look at all like any of French cities actually. It's in a way more bigger because there are like a lot of high buildings, it's like in the movies. And on that aspect, it's really different from Paris. But something I really like in Thailand is the people are really nice. In France, maybe they are a little more cold, you know. If you don't smile, they won't smile at you, actually. Okay. And that's why I really like Thailand, because people are really nice. You can cross like a lot of different nationalities, and they all will be really nice with you, and that's great. On study, it's really different. I mean, not so much class compared to France, but they are bigger, a lot more of preparation to do for the work, and also it's really special, but again, it's okay on a final. And the best thing I think in Thailand are the landscape. I mean, it's just crazy.
Beautiful, right?
Yeah, just beautiful. So, really different from France, actually.
Of course. Like in terms of the landscape, like you are more on the chiller side, the colder side, right?
It depends. France actually have a lot of different type of landscape, but yeah, it's really different from Thailand.
Okay. Thank you for sharing, all of you. So why don't we talk? We spoke about our side of culture. So we are also diverse in terms of our backgrounds. So she's from SURD. SURD is for
Yeah, SURD is like School of Environment Resource and Management. So like basically, it was a mix of like not like technically scientific, not technology. It's just like a mix of technology and the arts major. So.
Thank you. And we are for SET. So what is SET?
Oh my god. We'll start with a very hard question.
Hey, come on!
So, School of Engineering and maybe Technology.
Yeah. Got it. Okay. So,
but
so
I'm doing my master in remote sensing and DIS. What can I say there? Again, my bachelor is from environmental engineer, and I've been like working with this field for maybe last 6 to 7 years, and it just happened that I like this field, and then have the opportunity to enroll here at AIT for this same master, same field. So I just go for it.
So as far as I know, like GIS and remote sensing is based on map, right?
Yeah, normally like I have felt
Correct me if I'm wrong though.
yeah. The easiest way to explain people is about like making maps. Like
Okay.
what do you do? Makes maps. There are many types of maps, different topics, but yeah, it's like easiest way to do it.
Okay. And lastly, we have someone from SOM, the
Yeah.
same department that I am also.
Yeah.
So would you share what SOM is?
School of Management, actually, it's for all the people who want to make money, I guess.
So people, anyone want to make money, please contact. So thank you for sharing your backgrounds on the same. Now, what's your open opinion on the way we approach education here in AIT? So since we are from three different backgrounds, let us hear like how each schools approach their education, you know. So would you begin?
Yeah, so like I would like to share about like the more comparison between my bachelor degree and master degree. So like I'm coming from the background of arts. So like I was graduated from the international relations in Mandalay University, which is like a prominent university in Myanmar for the art majors. And here I was studying the climate change and sustainable development. So like totally complete different discipline and principle, you can say. Because like for me, I think one thing like I've been learning from my bachelor degree is like about the laws and also like the environmental laws, international laws, and also like some kind of global economics. It's like more going on the diplomatic and global perspective way. But like I just like emphasize into the climate change and sustainable development here is I have to learn about the like also policy and law, but it was like kind of different from the my previous major. It's become like more deeply into the scientific facts and also the specifically go down to the environmental law and something like that. So I think here the approaches is like student centered. So like you can just like learn, and like if you like want to learn more about the principle, you can just like do for the further study, and we have the library there also, so like we can have the interactive study there. One thing I think kind of different from my university, in our like bachelor degree, we have the we also have the exchange professors. So like we have like the professor from US or Europe or something like that. They can just like they come to our university and like teach that. I think that here is like more like the professor from one department or something like that. So and also like one thing I really love about AIT is like in my bachelor degree, like we have like different professors from the other part of country, but still we have to like stick to the courses. So like for this international relation, we had that course. You have to learn only that course. But in AIT, for me, apart from the major courses like the scientific or climate change or impact, something like that is like the main course we have to do. For the other credit, you can like attend to other like department. For instance, I was really down to the study of gender, climate change, and the migration. So I can just learn to the gender perspective. So I think like even though you have like the solid background or how much you have to take credits in that, but you can have any other like if you are interested in like remote sensing for example, you can just take the credit from that. So I think it's really beauty of AIT. And also like learning here is how to say, even though like you are studying in like totally different country, but like here might be like diverse, but like you can have the taste of your own country because like you have the community. Not only like AIT is like kind of diverse, but the diverse community are really unite because like even though you have like part of like countries, you have like for instance in Myanmar we have the like Myanmar family, so like you have like Myanmar family, other like other association, right? And also we just unite and like become more beautiful in AIT. So I think that's the beauty of AIT. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Well said, like about diversity and the way AIT structures an open course structure, right? So if I, a SOM student, would like to take a course in SET, that is in technology, I can also do that. But yeah, definitely the core courses, I'll have to enroll it and I'll have to complete that. And yeah, that's the beauty, like diversity, come on, like what can we say? We are already diverse here itself and just think the rest of the people are similar. So it's been interesting, you know. Even in our crew, we have people from Thailand, we have someone from India, we have from Nepal, Myanmar, Philippines. We have other cultures as well. So it's interesting to see how diversity comes up, right? Now, Louis, would you like to talk a little bit about the approach in SET? Maybe particular to you, but no problem.
So for me, I will say like something that I also like, maybe similar than here, I will compare a little bit with my bachelor. It's like, I mean, we all have like the course and whatever, but something that at least we have is like the lab sessions. So we have this theoretical part, and I would say like all or most of the courses that we have has like some lab, so we do some hands-on on that whatever we are learning. And to be honest, I feel like this is very nice. It's very nice because I remember when I was doing my bachelor, sometimes I was just taking one course and then I was like, okay, yeah, I learned this, but I don't know how to apply it. I don't know how to take that concept and where can I use it. So I like that. Also that you can take like courses from different departments. Me, I'm taking some courses from another department and it's been like amazing having that opportunity. Unfortunately, I don't have a committee from Colombia or Latin American. but I would say like people is very friendly, and since like it's very easy to find people from almost anywhere, you can just go talk, and people is very friendly and it's very easy to make friends. So it's also not a problem not having a committee from that country.
We are open to
of one person.
SU, if you are hearing it, fund him. Okay, just kidding. So,
but yeah, it's I really like it. So hands-on, I would say like hands-on is something very nice.
Thank you for sharing about how the same we talked about open culture in taking courses and also particularly in lab. So can you talk a little bit about the lab you guys have?
Oh, okay.
Something the techie side?
Yeah, so before, let's say like before coming and I heard like lab, I was like, what's lab? Like, do I go do chemistry things? Do I have to put lab, the bat on and everything? And it's actually like more like you have just the computer in front of you, and then you have some tasks depending on the subject that you are taking. So something that comes to my mind, like for example, floods. Okay. Thailand has there's like rainy season, and unfortunately there are some areas that just get flooded, right? So it happens that in that lecture you are learning how to map just floods, let's say. You just get some data and try to let's say replicate some workflow about flood mapping, and then there you go. Like, oh, it's like when you see on the maps or you see on the news that in Thailand or wherever the world is, like we have this area affected by heavy rain. Let's say like we kind of learn how to estimate that area and how to do things like that. So that's similar things that we do in the lab sessions. So it's very interesting.
Thank you so much for sharing about it. And now Owen, once again, we both from SOM. So SOM actually has two buildings. One is in the main campus in Rangsit and the other one in Column Tower, Bangkok, right? So can you share about our school from your viewpoint?
Yeah, sure. So I think the things I like the most in SOM actually, it's the professor who ask high qualified people to speak about their subject. For example, I was in in strategic brand class just before this podcast, and professor just have a lot of really high qualified guests from TikTok, from Tops, from only high brands, and when they speak to you, you know they already know exactly what about they're speaking, and that's really useful, I think, for people who want to work after their studies, even more in an MBA,
of course,
where people are, for the most part, already qualified. And I think that's a really, really good thing. Other thing, I don't know if that's a good point for everybody, but for me it is. Not too much theory, a lot of hands-on works, a lot of presentation, group works, and I think it's a good thing, again, because it is like it works in a real organization, and it's for people who want to work, so it's perfect. And the people are great, obviously. If not, I will not be here actually to speak. But yeah, the people are great from a lot of backgrounds, a lot of different way of work, and I think it's a really good thing. Even more where you're an exchange student like me, because I'm actually mainly here to see people, see the world, and have this little international touch in my background. So I think it's a great, great thing.
Thank you.
And you spoke also about the two campus, and I think that's also a great thing, because if you want to see Bangkok and study, you can go there, study, and then you go just visit Bangkok after you study. That's really great. And also the fact that you can have a lot of class in Zoom, that's allowed me to travel a lot in Thailand actually.
Yeah, definitely.
Really
so people, just a heads up, if you are joining in SOM, we have options of taking online courses, so just a heads up, okay? Yeah. Just a heads up.
Other work.
So yeah, we all have been using that for different opportunities, right? And now I want to talk a little bit more about on your personal sides in workforce, and so could you share a little bit what are you planning to do after this, and what's your future endeavors?
So you just hit me with the existential crisis.
Oh wow!
Just kidding. So before I talk about that, I would like to share my professional experience, what I have done, like to leave to the part study in here. So after my bachelor degree, since I was in the bachelor degree, I was founded the Mandalay University Green Club, which is basically the environmental conservations. So I was working for the environmental conservations and sharing awareness based on the climate change and sustainable development since 2018. So after that, I was working in the local NGO, which technically do for the environmental conservation and also food security, something like that in Myanmar. So basically, even though my background is international relations, my focus was really straightforward, what I want to do, what I will do in the future. So after that, I think I have to do the advanced study. So I'm just join here. So I think after that, after my master degree, I might be stick to that part, what I was waiting since 2018. So I will be working in the local NGO or working for the food security or something like that in here. So that will be my plan. Working for the people, working for the prosperity, working for the future. Yeah.
Okay, so Louis, what's your take on the same question?
Yeah, to be honest, sometimes I think a lot about this, what I'm going to be doing next. I would say so far I'm very happy with my work. I mean, I know you asked about after AIT, but we are finishing the master, so we might proceed maybe different work or something else. But I would say for me, I like my current work position a lot. Allows me to work remotely, and so I will say when I finish here, starting here, most likely I will be traveling more around.
Okay. That sounds much more interesting, right?
Yeah.
So, how about you, Arman?
Actually, I think I will probably continue in consulting.
Okay.
That's what I was doing just before this year, because I took like a gap year just to work because I wanted to see other things. I will probably continue that way. I don't know where. Maybe in Asia, maybe in Europe, I don't know. So if recruiters are in the comments, I will answer it.
Recruiters.
But yeah, probably consulting actually.
Okay. So we spoke a lot about academics. We spoke a lot about our backgrounds, our diversity. Why don't we make it a little casual now, so that we can end our session in that way? So what's one of those fun memories that you have created here in AIT? It doesn't necessarily have to be inside AIT, but around Thailand, maybe traveling or something like that,
Yeah, so like, even though you said it was like casual, but I want to say like more deeply about AIT and also like my personal experience. So like for AIT here, I think as I say, we have like a lot of community, right? So like me, a part of the Myanmar family. So like we have doing the like water festival, and also even though like when we have the earthquake hit in Myanmar, we do the fundraisings and also something like that. And now I'm currently like working for the culture and gender and cultural committee in Student Union. So we have been organizing the food fair, culture show. Something like that is really valuable like in my life. Like that made me fun that I can contribute to the community. So that one thing that I took from AIT as a really valuable perspective, and also one thing that made me happy. And from my personal experience, I think like might be travel. So like as you can imagine that we are like studying in the travel destination place. So what we do, travel, right? So like for me, I think it's like a big of like touristic attraction. Like you go to the beaches, you go to the other like destination area. So I mean, for me, I think like the most fun and the most valuable memory is like going out with the friends. So it can be like if you really have fun and enjoy the like nightlife or something like that. So you can try like the Bangkok. Bangkok is a like paradise for the kind of place. And also if you are like really chill and like going to around and like having fun, like you can go to the Chiang Mai. It's really a cozy place, and you can just like cafe hopping or something like that. And also like my one thing I really enjoy is going to the beaches. So I have been like going to Cosmoy, Cosmat, and what is that? Okay, I forgot. Like Banshin, like Pattaya. These are the beaches like really enjoy going there. So I think for my personal experience, I think going to the places will be the most exciting for me.
Like I also have the similar feelings because I come from a mountainous region back in India. So for me, being in beach is a different experience, and I really love it. So recently, I had also been to Phuket. So it's a really beautiful place, and as you said, we are in travel destination, and studying here has been a really different experience than what I had thought, and it's interesting to travel, right? Fun. How about you? What's your experience and
for me,
memories?
I also have like a lot of nice experience. I like how to say it. I was raised next to the sea, so I will say like having the sea or having the beaches is like nothing new to me, so that doesn't catch my attention. But I would say like Songkran. Songkran is something I really love here in Thailand, in Bangkok. If you have the chance to live that, oh my God, it's amazing.
It's a fun festival, right? A water festival.
Yeah, I would say like that's my favorite festivity here in Thailand. You have like, such a great time.
Particularly like even during the last Songkran that I visited, we had been to Bangkok, so it was so vibrant and it was really jam-packed also, right?
So for me, you can see like there is like a big difference in the way people start behaving, like Thai people. Like normally you see that they are like shy or whatever, Or I live in Bangkok, and near the condo that I was in back in the times, they start like throwing you water. So you see like, what the fuck? And then you see them after Songkran, and they are like shy there. So Songkran is a very nice festivity.
Shy pass.
Definitely. How about you?
Honestly, I don't know what to say actually, but I have like funny memory that happened in the first week I was there. You see the big lizard, the
Monitor lizard.
when I came in AIT and I saw monitor lizard for the first time, I was a little feared because we don't have that in Europe, and that's really big, and people are like, it's cat, it's not cat. It's 1 meter lizard. And the first week I came here, I went to the cafeteria, and there were a monitor lizard probably too close from the cafeteria, and there was like one of the cooker of the cafeteria who was running after the lizard with like some cook tools in his ridiculous. I can see the monitor lizard the same way since.
Like, yeah, you know, when I also came for the first time, like, I thought it was Komodo dragon, because it has a similar and like, we all know that Komodo dragon is like omnivorous or carnivorous. Yeah. So I was like, oh damn, I'm not going nearby that. I don't want to be eaten up, right? So I think all of us have the same memory.
Yeah. And also like, welfare memory is like my Myanmar friend come here and she don't know what is monitor lizard, right? So I was like, oh, it's a crocodile.
And you know something that happened to me also with monitor lizard when I was just new here in Thailand. They have like this, let's say like street markets, and they have like some. I mean, the place where the restaurant is not like the same level as the street. They have like some platform. Oh. So I was just walking, and they like the monitor lizard just come out, and I was like freak out. I was like, oh my god. So yeah, it's like really like.
So I think monitor lizards is something to look out for. So how about we talk about food? Like you said, okay, it's like a section out here, you know, like this side of section we eat spicy food, and this side we don't.
Rice. Yeah.
And rice. So what would you want others, the viewers, to try from your country, you know?
From my country?
Yeah.
It's easy because like, you know, we have the really distinguished dish, like we just like provide to the visitors. So like when someone come to our house, or like when I visit to the other house, we just serve them the piggy salad. It's like the taste of hospitality. So like it was include the beans, like fried beans, and the piggy leaf, and then like a mix of like vegetables. Like it also include the shrimps and also the chilies. So we just serve them as we show the hospitality, and also the green tea. So this is our significant dish. I think like in Myanmar you have to try the piggy salad. Yeah.
Definitely. How about you? Anything special that you want us to try?
I'm thinking about it. There are many things. We have different types of. Maybe something that I have prepared also here. It's called like arepa. That's something that I like. Maybe it would be nice to try. Also like empanada is like made of flour. Depending on whatever you want, you can put some beef, pork, or whatever you want inside. Or maybe there is something that I really miss. It's called patacon. It's made of plantain, but it's not. You can get confused very easily because you see it and you think it's same than banana, but it's not actually the same than banana. So I was like very disappointed when I bought a banana thinking that it was a plantain, and it was not. So yeah, and that's something that I will encourage people if they have the chance to try. Yeah.
How about you?
Probably something about bakery actually. I don't have any precise item. I could speak about the very cliche croissant bakery. But not only, I mean, bakery is something I miss actually there, because there are a lot of things, but that's not the same. And I think if I have only one thing to say to people who will maybe visit France one day, it's to try at least all the bakery you can. Yeah, really.
Definitely. So, guys, thank you so much for sharing your views on different aspects and being really open about it. And hope to see you again in maybe some other episodes or just outside the podcast.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
thank
having
you.
See you
us.
people. Bye-bye.
Bye.